It worked.
It worked. I know, I was watching you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the first time I've been doing this. It is difficult, so I made it work. We made it work.
My dog thinks you're like someone at the front door, so he's like freaking out.
Your dog hates me. How are you? I haven't seen you forever.
What?
I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. It's been like a year.
It's been a year, and I need to get back out to LA. So,
yeah.
Welcome everyone. This is the first Q&A thing I'm doing with the models, and of course, I got to start with one of my favorites, Jessica here from LA. So I think it's like 6:30 there, right?
Yeah.
Like 6:30 there, and it's like 9:30 here. So I'm staying up late for you, just for you.
Keeping you up.
It's all good.
Bedtime.
Oh yeah. So what I'm gonna do is do a couple questions. What I did was all week long. I use light spray on my face. All week long, I've kind of compiled questions people want to ask you and stuff like that. And people know that you are a fitness model and also you are a cancer survivor as well. So, be cancer. So we kind of talk about that a little bit and just kind of your experience and all that. And it'll be really short, so I'm not taking much of your time. But first of all, how did you get into modeling? That was one of the main questions a lot of people ask you. Is like, what got you into modeling and how are you doing it today?
What got me into modeling is when I moved to LA. I was 19 and came from Colorado, so I came out with like $2,000 saved up. I had like no
Can you
money.
live in LA with $2,000?
I'm sorry?
Can you even like live in LA for $2,000? That's amazing. Just $2,000 and just move to LA.
Sorry, my dog's freaking out. He thinks someone's here because I'm talking to you. Oh my
We're experiencing
God.
technical difficulties.
So yeah, I moved out here when I was 19 and went to a college downtown LA for fashion. And I quickly realized having like a normal job, I worked at like a clothing store, I guess, and realized having a normal job I wasn't gonna make it. I literally had a regular job on top of school, and I was like struggling. I was like, shit. I had no idea how crazy expensive it was in LA. So back then, Craigslist was like how you find jobs. Remember Craigslist? And so I went on Craigslist and I just found random modeling jobs. Like
So
it's just
literally
random.
you started off on Craigslist.
I started from Craigslist.
That's awesome.
Right, nowadays, like, you'll probably get murdered if you go on Craigslist, right?
Yeah.
So
That's awesome. Holy cow.
yeah, and then I ended up loving it, and I just kind of kept at it.
That's awesome. So, like, how often do you work with, like, brands, or did you just word of mouth? How did you get your name out there? Besides Craigslist.
Yeah, you just kind of keep meeting people and networking. And once you work with one company, they kind of refer you to someone else, and you just keep, it's just a matter of networking, really. And it just kind of kept growing over time.
Awesome. And that's how, like, you got to, like, 8 million followers. It's just, that was amazing.
Yeah, well, I think like when I started modeling, I was actually doing YouTube videos for I think a lot of my fans, I think, came from there, doing YouTube videos for helping guys understand women.
Really?
So,
okay,
yeah,
we need that link.
We need that link. Huh?
That's right. We need to find those YouTube videos because I didn't know that.
Oh God. I think I have most of them hidden now because they're so old.
Wait, how old are they? When did you start doing that?
Yeah, so yeah, that's kind of how it started, I think, overall.
Okay. So you think, like, for a model for that cross exposure really helped you, just like from YouTube? Do you do Twitter as well?
I just started a Twitter today.
Oh, wow, today.
Yeah, today. I think had a Twitter like years ago,
Mm-hmm.
when it was like cool, but then I just kind of, yeah, I
Kind
just stopped doing it. But now it looks like Twitter's cool again, so I decided to try it.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, let me know how that works, because like I
Yeah.
think a lot of models, what they want to do nowadays is like some models go towards the agency route and try to get signed and try to get jobs that way, and a lot of other models, what they're trying to do is do that independent route. So YouTube seemed to help you a lot. Video, I think Instagram's actually going towards a lot more videos nowadays.
Yeah,
And especially now since they're hiding likes.
I know.
So hopefully that works out. But
I know.
I do want to say though that you do a lot of fitness videos as well. And one of my followers told me to ask you, what's your workout regimen? Like, how'd you get your stomach that flat?
It was not easy. Oh man, it's been a good year of really like being dedicated to like 6 days a week at the gym. Really clean eating, like vegan keto, which is like low carb and no sugar. So a lot of veggies.
So because I started keto a few months ago, and I didn't know you can do like vegan keto. So now like the vegan keto, how's that? Is it more like restrictive than just a regular diet?
It's a little harder because like obviously if you eat meat and stuff, a lot of meats and stuff are like already zero carb. So being vegan, you got to really like look at which vegetables are low carb, because a lot of veggies actually have really high carb. So there's a freaking fly on my face. What is that?
I just see you doing this. Kind of like, oh, she doesn't look like
Just try and talk here.
We'll edit that out.
So it's possible to do keto vegan, but yeah, it's like extra. It's a little extra, but it's possible.
Nice. And like, how often do you like work out and everything like during the week? Like, what's your workout schedule?
I do like 6 days a week. I have like one rest day, and I just kind of listen to my body. If I'm like super, super sore, then I consider that my day off, you know? Otherwise, I kind of like have days where I focus on body parts. Like today I did back and bicep.
Okay.
You know, you can do chest and tricep, and then you have a leg day and so on. And I do abs like 5 days a week.
Okay.
I just always do that at the end of my workout. Cause yeah, abs, like getting your belly like flat and defined it's hard.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah. And it's really clean eating, and yeah, that keeps you from bloating.
Yeah, definitely bloating right now. Thanksgiving's coming too, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Lucky, so more power to you. I've tried, and
thank you.
It's
Yeah, it is.
Let me see. Some of these people actually wrote questions. Let's see. You're beautiful. I need to be motivated like you. Well, that's nice. A lot of people saying hello. If you guys have any questions for her as well, definitely just like, comment them. Let's see.
You know?
Yeah, just like put them in there as well. Also, I saw that you're a cancer survivor.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit your story about that, and like treatment and like your experience with that as well?
Well, that's a really long story, but I'll try to keep it short.
No, you're good. You're good. You can keep it short. You can just basically tell me like, when were you diagnosed? What was your experience like, and what's post recovery like for you?
Yeah. So I was diagnosed in August 2018 with cervical cancer, stage 3. For like months and months and months, I was like feeling just sick in a lot of different ways and having all these symptoms. And I actually thought I was pregnant. So I kept going to the doctor and telling the doctor, I'm pregnant, but it's not telling me I'm pregnant. And I was like, what's going on? And they were like, oh, just come back. It's probably just, you're just too soon to tell. And they just kept telling me to come back. And every month I would go back and go back and go back. And so it wasn't until like 5 months probably of doctor visits, they finally figured out I had the cervical cancer.
Oh, wow.
And I was not expecting that. And I was just, ooh, it was crazy.
So for 5 months, it's just been like just in you, like just no one thought differently.
I'm sorry?
It's like it's just been inside of you. No one's thought differently, and
Yeah. And they just, you know, cause I'm like healthy young girl, so they just, it's like, you know, they didn't expect something like that either. So they just kept saying, "Oh, come back later. You're fine," or "It's just stress," or you
right.
know. So yeah, it wasn't until then. Then they told me I had to do emergency surgery.
Mm-hmm.
And I picked a pretty like less aggressive surgery because I do want to be a mother. So they got most of the cells out, but they couldn't get everything out. So they told me they wanted me to do chemo, they wanted me to do radiation, and possibly more surgeries in the future. So after the surgery, I started researching like every single day. Even to this day, I research every day. And I'm always learning about like health and nutrition. And so it wasn't until after the surgery I realized like, wow, I really need to change everything. Like I need to change nutrition. I need to cut out carbs and sugar because that's what like feeds cancer cells.
I've actually heard that like a lot, like the sugary diet plays a big part in cancer cell growth.
Like 100%. So once I started incorporating fasting, and changing my diet, only eating greens and like detoxing, that's when the cancer, like I just killed the cells basically over time, and I stopped the growth. So every appointment I kept getting checked up, kept getting a little bit better, but they kept telling me we need to do surgery, we need to do this, and you know how doctors are, they're just like
kind of push
say all
the
the
surgery,
scariest things.
but for you, diet has basically replaced the need for surgery, and you keep getting checked up, and as you said, but so far, no sugar, no carbs really inhibited cancer cell growth.
Yes.
That is awesome.
Yeah, so I'm sticking to it. I'm still doing it. And I still get my checkups. I go to a holistic doctor every week to see my deficiencies, and I take a lot of supplements, like a million. And that really helps too, because you want your immune system really good. So I still got to keep an eye on everything, because, you know, it can always come back. So if I ever go back to my old ways and not taking care of my body, then of course it can come back. So this is like a new lifestyle. That's why I'm really big on the fitness and health now, because it's like it means everything to me now. So
that is an amazing story. Like, I would clap, but I'm holding the phone with my hand, so like, bravo.
Thank you.
That is amazing. So what are you like doing right now as a model? Are you taking a break from it now, or are you just slowing down? Like, what's the
I feel like I slowed down a little bit with like photo shoots. I kind of like pick wisely. My dog's like sitting here staring at me. Look.
Where's your dog?
Where's her? He's just like staring at me. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So actually, yeah. So with the health stuff, actually, I have a new app coming out where I do custom food plans and workout routines. So that's going to be like any day now.
Awesome.
So I'm excited because I'm trying to like show people what I do, and they can like literally see like everything I've done for my health. So I kind of just want to help people in that way. So the whole cancer thing kind of opened a lot of doors, and I feel like I'm kind of going the health route now. So.
Well, I definitely hope it works out well. Like, it seems like you learned a lot from the cancer, and then with this knowledge, you can go out and help other people, not just other models, but like other people with like cancer growth, with other a lot of. I personally believe a lot of health problems are stemmed from a diet or can be diet, and but that's amazing. Let's see. Did anyone ask any questions? I know one question was that being a tattooed model, did that inhibit any? Did that help you or did it hurt you with modeling?
I know when I was gonna get my sleeve done, it was like years ago after my divorce. I got it because my
whole different change. Just kind of like
my ex-husband would not allow me to get tattoos. So when I got divorced, I was like, "Fuck that! I'm getting a whole sleeve." Oh, it was amazing.
When the whole Lizzo with that one.
Yeah, this is my divorce arm. But you know, like in your face.
It's like, you could have had a bad bitch.
Yeah, go to hell. But I even got a gun on there too. Like, what's up?
Oh, you're just a rebel right now.
A rebel.
I love it.
It definitely does kind of put you in a group. The tattoo model kind of thing. Because, a lot of, I mean, but it opens up doors too. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, obviously, back when I did it, I realized, like, okay, this is going to close a lot of doors.
Right.
You know, because some brands, they just want the girl next door kind of thing.
Right.
But then again, I was thinking, well, I don't really have that look anyway with the big old titties, and I'm like short, and you know.
Well, you photographed tall. I thought you were like 5'9" when I saw your Instagram. I met you personally. Like, oh, hi.
She's a midget.
But you photographed really, really good. Someone asked if you're gonna need more tattoos.
I'm actually have a big back piece I'm working on right now. Yeah, It's almost done.
Like from like the entire back, or just like shoulder blades?
Pretty much. A good chunk of it. Yeah, it's a big lion.
So what you're saying is when we shoot again, I gotta get this back piece.
Yeah, so we're gonna shoot the back.
Yeah. I think for like the last question, wow, 30 minutes went by fast. What advice would you give to models starting out?
Starting out,
trying to not go the agency route, just kind of like be their own model in a way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I do not recommend going with any agency. No. I don't have a manager. You know, you don't need a manager. Like, I still do everything myself. I think a lot of girls get nervous and they hire managers or agencies and they get taken advantage of just because they just put all their trust into someone else. But I think just like learning business, learning marketing, having confidence in yourself, and just learn. You can do it all yourself. You don't need to pay someone else to do it or to get taken advantage of. I feel like that happens a lot when you're starting off. So just like having confidence and know you can do it, and you can ask other models, like, you know, questions if you want. Usually girls are pretty nice and they'll tell you what they think, or so. Yeah.
Awesome. That's a good advice. I think another question was, I think a photographer asked this, and he was just kind of like asking random questions. Do you think it's a good idea for models to bring a friend or escort with them to a photo shoot with someone new?
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those, you know, situational questions, I guess.
I think if the account, if you're talking to someone in their account, they only have like 100 followers and like sketchy looking photos, and it's just watch for the red flags. I know, like, when I was beginning, yeah, I did go a lot of places alone, and that was kind of a mistake, you know, especially when you're new. So I think if you're new, you should bring someone, have them wait outside in the car, because you're new and you don't know what to look for. But once you start modeling for after like a year and a half, you start realizing who to watch out for.
Right.
So in the beginning, I think you should bring someone.
I think that's good. Yeah. And what are some like red flags models should look out for, like when photographers or booking with anyone really?
Yeah, obviously a lot of people get their meet photographers on like Instagram nowadays, obviously, like pretty much. So always look at their tagged photos. Like if no other models are tagging them, then that's a red flag. You want to make sure they're actually pictures that they took. So if no one's tagged them, then that's a big red flag. Make sure their work is quality, because a lot of people say they're photographers and it's just crap photography. And a lot of girls, they just go and shoot just for the money, but if it's just horrible photography and you just go for the money, it could just be some pervert with a camera. Right. And so, yeah. And then if they start suggesting, oh, why don't you wear this? Or why don't you take your shirt off for this? Or, you know, like you got to like really watch out for red flags because there's a lot of those. A lot. So.
Yeah, this industry is, there's a lot of purpose out there, but.
Yeah.
Well, but thank you so much. I don't think I have any other questions. I think the one question that some people have asked already, and you probably get this a lot, but what cups? Sorry.
I know. I was like, are you gonna ask the question?
Yeah, I guess because they already asked like 80 times. So like, knock that out just for the fan service, I guess.
Yeah. He's like, God. Oh my God. Only if you answered too.
Right now, I feel like I'm like a full C right now. That's the winter weather coming in.
I'm a 32 triple D, apparently. But I'm a 1200 CC for the girls because they always ask like CC 1200.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is surprisingly, how a lot more girls ask that question than guys. So that's mostly for the girls.
Yeah, because I think girls just they want their boobs done, so they want to know.
True. And actually, kind of related to that, did that does that help with modeling, or does it like, did you see like a boost, or did it like, for the model that's asking should she get augmentation, what do you say?
It depends what route you're trying to go. Obviously I'm not a runway model or nothing, so I went a different route. But if they're trying to do like more magazine, like fashion, like runway, then usually those girls aren't curvy. Usually they have more like slim kind of look. So so it kind of depends. So the route I went, it helped me, obviously. But yeah, I mean, but I can't really get a job as like Vogue magazine or nothing. They're not gonna want me.
But it really helps with like the glamour side, especially in the LA market.
Yeah.
In the LA market that you in as well, it helps. I guess it just really depends, as you say, like on the route you go to, and also just like for yourself as well. I mean, you do it because you like it. So I feel like I want to tell women that no matter what you do, like, you know, you are free to make your own choices and don't feel pressured that you can't do it or you shouldn't do it. You know what I mean? Like,
only get surgery if that's something you really want. Don't do it because all the other girls have it or whatever. It's definitely you got to really be happy with that decision. Because it's not fun to do it. Surgery is not fun. So you better make sure you really want boobies. It's not fun.
It's like, make sure you want it.
Yeah, think about it.
Oh, my word. Well, I appreciate you so much for doing this, being my first model to do this. So thank you.
Really?
Yeah, you're my first interviewer. So I'm hoping to do this more often. And I'm going to come out to LA soon. So we definitely got to shoot. Yeah, we definitely got to do like a studio look. I got some ideas for us. So
you done hiking?
Oh, yeah.
You done with the snakes? That's getting cold now too, so.
Yeah, it is. So, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have a great night, and I will catch you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye, dear.